David Cameron's a tainted Prime Minister because he promised change for the country and he hasn't delivered. And the reason for that is because he's been standing up for the wrong people. He's been standing up for the rich and powerful, whether it's Rupert Murdoch or cutting taxes for millionaires in the budget. That's why he's a tainted Prime Minister. We've seen the evidence from his testimony at the Leveson Inquiry, where he wasn't standing up for the right people, he wasn't standing up for the rich and powerful. And we see it in his everyday actions, like cutting taxes for millionaires in the budget and raising taxes on pensioners. Britain faces huge challenges, huge economic challenges, huge international challenges. And we can't do that with a tainted Prime Minister who's not standing up for the British people, but is standing up for the rich and powerful. I think what the Leveson Inquiry, what the revelations at the Leveson Inquiry show is that we've got power being exercised by big organisations, and too often politicians weren't standing up to them. Now, we've all got to learn lessons from that. The problem with David Cameron is he hasn't learnt the lessons. He's been standing up for Andy Coulson, for Jeremy Hunt, his culture secretary, who didn't properly preside over the Murdoch bid. And that's the problem with this Prime Minister. He hasn't learned the lessons. He's standing up for the rich and powerful, and that's letting down the people of Britain. If I was Prime Minister, I'd be going to the G20, the meeting of international leaders, and saying we've got to have a proper plan for jobs and growth. Jobs and growth internationally, because that will help Britain, and we need a plan for jobs and growth in this country as well. All we hear from this government is essentially more of the same, a refusal to change course. But that's not helping the young people who are looking for work. It's not helping the families who are seeing their living standards squeezed. We need change, real change, and I'm afraid this Prime Minister is not delivering it.